Hey guys, welcome. If you're a subscriber, welcome back, and if you're new, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and please gently just touch the like button. Helps the video to grow and spreads the information to others that might need this information. Alright, so today we are going to be installing LSPDFR 0.4.8. Bejoijo, he updated all of his plugins. His plugins are very necessary. I would say if you want a very good gameplay, I would use his plugins. That was one of the main things that was not working before, and why most people didn't want to update to LSPDFR 0.4.8. However, I did have another video that I put out when it dropped. I tested it worked perfect for me, and you can play vanilla, and you can have certain mods in there, but not all mods, because certain mods would just not work. With some people their game crashed, but the way I did it with my installation, it didn't crash. It just the mods the plugins didn't work. Alright, so today we are going to upgrade, and we are going to download Bejoijo's new plugins. Alright, so I have Chrome open here, and I will put the links in the description. So this is his homepage. As you can see, these plugins were just updated, and he actually just updated Stop the Ped again because it had a minor issue. So we are going to be downloading Stop the Ped. We're going to be downloading a few. So alright, so this is the latest version that he put out. Was 49.3.0, and then he updated it a few hours ago to 49.3.1. The reason is because, as you see, he says it right here: added compatibility support for older LSPDFR versions prior to 0.4.8, because others that did not have 0.4.8 and had the 0.4.7 continue to crash. Okay, so now you got backward compatibility. Alright, so we are gonna download this. I suggest you use this one right here. It makes it easier. So we just hit that, and normally pop-ups might show up here and there, so we just try it again, and as you can see, it's downloading right here. Alright, so let's go back to the home page, and we're going to get ultimate backup as well, because we are going to be installing all of these into our system. Okay, so we got ultimate backup, we got Stop the Ped, we got compulite. All three of these are very essential mods to make sure that you have a very realistic gaming experience. Alright, I'm trying to see how fast I can make this video. We'll do also alprlite and speedradar if you want the callouts, you can download that as well. I will install one callout so you guys can see that as well. Alright, so now we got speedradar. As you can see, all these plugins were just updated because none of them work. So it's a total of 5 plugins. This plugin is for if you the alprlite is for if you want to do traffic duty. It shows you different things, like different people who might have license plate expiration and stuff like that. Then you have speedradar for highway patrol or for speed enforcement. You have compulite. This allows you to submit charges and so forth. Then you have ultimate backup, which is when you want to call backup. You could even get a partner. You could get a partner from next to you. You could get a partner from the precinct. They would just spawn right there. Okay, but if you see a police officer next to you, you could also recruit them to be a partner. All right, then we have Stop the Ped, which is there for arresting and searching and talking to the suspect. All right, so let's do one call out. So we'll do simple call outs. Alright, this was also updated. So as you can see, it's different call outs in here. It's a very good one, so I like to use it as well. So let's download that as well. So we're gonna be installing those 6. Alright, so now that I have those downloaded, we're gonna go to our download folder. and you can see they're all right here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select shift. After I select this first one, then I hit the shift button, hold it down, and then you hit the last one that you want to select. So we're gonna do simple call out all the way to stop the pad, and we're gonna drag that onto our desktop. So that makes sure that there's no errors. All right, now we are going to go to LSPDFR. I'm gonna have that link in the description as well, and we are gonna hit the download button right over here, and this is gonna take us to this screen where they tell you about a few different things that that you will need, or the license agreement, stuff like that. You're gonna hit agree and download, and it's gonna start downloading. Okay, I already have it, and I did the same thing. Drag it onto your desktop. All right. So now that we have those onto our desktop, we're gonna go to our Grand Theft Auto 5 directory. If you don't know where Grand Theft Auto 5 directory, most likely it will be in the C drive, and then you look for program files. Most likely it's X program files that x68. Then you're gonna go to Steam apps, common Grand Theft Auto 5. I have mine on a separate disk that's not does not have Windows installed. So mine is for example on the G drive. So on the G drive right there, I have my Steam folder. I hit Steam, then I go to Steam apps, common Grand Theft Auto 5. All right. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna double click on the LSPDFR 0.4.8, and you will see this window show up. So we just hit update OK, and it should start installing the package. All right. One thing that I did want to mention before you actually start the installation is that for safety, what I like to do is I would take these three folders starting from LSPDFR, hit the shift button down to plugin. All right, and I will drag that onto my desktop. All right, the reason being is that you don't, and just in case you have a mod in there that's not compatible, or you have a plugin that's not compatible, you don't want to break a game and cause it to crash and not know what the problem is. So after I remove these files and I install LSPDFR 0.4.8, then I would take my mod folder and I'll bring it back in. All right. So all your mods most likely should work properly after that, right? The only problem you might have is that so now what you would want to do is, I suggest for safety, is that you install these plugins first, right? Run the game, make sure that it works, and then you could add one or two plugins after that to make sure they work. All right, because these plugins are essential plugins. You will have a very good time playing the game with these plugins, and you won't have to worry about breaking a game. And then you can start one by one, so that way you know which plugin is not compatible and or might cause the game to crash, and you can remove it later. Okay, so please just listen to me, just take my advice, and please just do it this way. It will save you a lot of headache in the long run. All right. Okay, so let's get the installation started. So I already did this, so that's why I'm doing it like this. So I'm just telling you guys so that you guys know. Okay, so the only thing I did was uninstall 0.8.4 just to show you guys, right? So now we're gonna hit OK for English, or you choose whatever language you need to. You hit next, agree, and automatically it should pick up where your Steam directory is. Okay, if it does not, you follow the path that you most likely know where your Grand Theft Auto 5 directory, so you follow that path and then you hit install. So here we are, and all the files are installed, and it's a pretty quick process. We will launch the first time configurator, and then we hit next, then we hit show license, it would take 5 seconds, so you wait for that to finish, you hit accept, and then it moves to the next step. I mean, if you already did this, you know what to do. If you haven't done it before, then this will be new for you. But this will work for both updating and new install. If you have a new install, you don't have to remove no mod folder or anything like that. You wouldn't have to remove nothing. It will be very clean, and everything will just go in the way it's supposed to. Okay. So here we are. As you can see, now we have the Rage plugin hook. So what I would like to do is I right click and send to desktop create shortcut. All right, and now you have a shortcut to a rich plugin down here. Okay, so now after that's done, then we're gonna install these 6 files. All right, so we open up stop the pad, we open up the folder that says stop the pad, and we take the plugins folder and the Rage Native folder, and we drag those into the white space. Make sure no folders are selected like this. Please put it out in a white space, and that should do its thing. I already had them installed, so we're just gonna hit replace files to destination, and it should be in there. The reason why is because that Rage Native UI is most likely the latest one, and you will need that when you are installing your the files. Okay, so let's go to the next one, which is simple callouts. So you do the callouts, we're gonna select both. You hit the control key, and you're going to select the plugins and the LSPDFR folder, and you're going to drag it the same way you did the other one, and now that's installed as well. Now we go to the speed radar lite, open up this folder, you're going to take only the plugins folder, and you're going to drag it in the same way. Yes, replace these files in destination. alprlite, it'll be the same thing. alprlite, you take the plugins only and you drag that in. Yes, replace destination. Not everyone will have to replace destination. I have that because I had it installed already, right? Then we're going to use compulite. You're going to select only the plugins because you already put the Rage Native UI in there, and you're going to drag that in the same way. Yes, replace. And finally, last but not least, you have ultimate backup, and you do the same thing that you've been doing. All right, yes, replace. And that should be it. So now what I like to do is I'm gonna just put this to my recycle bin to clean it up. I'll also put the LSPDFR in there to clean it up, or you could save a copy if you need be. Now after this, you will most likely be able to take your mod folder and drag it back in, and everything should be okay. All right, so guys, so I'll start the game up, and we'll test them out to make sure that the game doesn't crash and that everything works smoothly. And so I'll see you guys soon. All right. Alright guys, so once you start this up, if you are installing this for the first time, you're gonna see this screen show up. You're going to, for me, for safety, I like to select this to 20,000, the threshold, and make sure that, and for plugins it says all plugin load all plugins on startup, and then save and launch. Okay, so I'll see you guys when the game is loaded. Hey guys, so welcome back, and as you can see, the game loaded up very easily. Because I put the mod folder back, I still have all of my cars in here. I have the uniform pack from EUP. Let's just test that out and make sure that it's working fine. Yep, my wardrobe is in there. In fact, it actually works better because now it's picking up the EUP. I had updated all my uniforms to the NYPD, and as you can see now it's picking up the NYPD nice and flawlessly. All right, so yeah, so you see that works. All right, let's hop in the car and make sure that our ELS works as well. I have other mods in there like enhanced vehicle action. So let's see. So one part of the light works, part 2 and part 3. So all 3 phases of the ELS work. The alarm works. So this means that everything so far is working properly. Alright, so let's just drive and we will see. Let's pull this guy over and see, make sure that everything works. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Alright, so let's go over here, and we're gonna stop this gentleman over here. So you use it the same way. Yep, before this would crash the game, or it would pop up and say that the that is incompatible. Right, so let me see some ID, man. So the ID portion works, shows up very quickly. dispatch requesting a ped check. The ped check works. The only one I have to test it on that I didn't install that yet is immersive dispatch, but I'm gonna install that and see how that works. Alright, but you wouldn't need it in order to play the game. Okay, so you see this works. Let's do a quick pat down on the subject. Turn around for me, let me pat you down real quick. Alright, so oh whoa, I didn't even expect him to have anything, so let's just arrest this guy. So we're gonna be testing out all the features, man. So you're gonna be placed under arrest, buddy. Guess what, you're going to jail. Alright, so dispatch requesting police transport. I mean, the prison is right there, but we're just doing this for a quick tutorial to show you guys that this do work. So they're gonna come pick him up. He ain't going nowhere. Let's just hop back in the vehicle. Alright, let's see now when we pull this person over. Alright, so they're picking him up. As I can see so far, their language is a little different. Well, the obscene language is a little rougher, more rough as well. So this person is pulling forward. Let's see if they pull over. And yep, they are pulling over. They came to a stop. So let's go and speak with the driver. Most likely this is gonna probably interact because I haven't did no settings yet, so it's probably gonna interact, you see, with the other ones. I have to go in there. It says stop the ped attention, go to keys.ini, and you can set it up. Alright, so he got strong narcotics, but let's just let it go. Alright, I'm sorry about that, just get out of here. Alright, so as you guys can see so far, all the plugins are working. Okay, so let's hit the E button and computer light shows up. You got the driver over here driving while using his phone. Everything is showing up, everything is fast, everything is working properly. So here, so the next one is control I to get the speed radar on, and speed radar light is working, no problem. So now we can go and test the speed of other cars to make sure that they are following. You see, 21, 22 there. So as we can see, they are following what they are supposed to do. Okay guys, so everything so far is working fine. I arrested a pet. I called transport. I haven't seen any issues as yet. If I do see any issues, I will put out a quick bulletin to let you guys know. Okay, now let's just take this call right here and let's go over there and see how this will work out. Alright, so we're gonna respond to a call real quick, and after that, that will be that. Alright, so I already had certain mods in there. That's why I say just take out the mod folder real quickly, and you could always put it back in. Oh no. So let's now see if we can stop traffic. Yep, traffic is stopped. She's running this way, but it looks like the animal is down this way. So let's just go straight down to where this animal might be. It's a tiger over here. Oh, what is it? Yeah, I forgot what the name of it is, but it's like a fox. Alright, so we're gonna hit backup for ultimate backup. Go to, so you have everything right here that works fine. So I just gotta fix the cord. Okay, So let me just yeah, so we're gonna call animal control for that animal, and we're gonna get that situated. So far as you guys can see, everything works fine. There's no issues that I can tell of so far, but I will do more extensive tests. But as you can see, everything looks good, the game works good, and I hope you guys do enjoy it. If you do and this was very helpful to you, please hit the like button below and let me know what you guys think. All right, before, one more thing, I'm gonna show you guys how to set up your settings so that you have no how you call it, graphic problem, texture problems. All right, so let's just exit the game, and we're gonna do that because the game does exit very quickly, so we're just gonna set that up very quickly. All right, the game is exited, and now we are going to go back to our Grand Theft Auto 5 directory. One quick note is that when you go here to common, you can right click and send this as a shortcut to your desktop as well. All right, so that way you can get to your folder very quickly to do mods and so forth. So we're gonna go into LSPDFR. You're gonna go into keys, and in here you can change what you need to change, like the backup menu. You could change that, the computer, you could change that, report a crime. You could change it to however you want or whatever makes you feel comfortable. All right, and then you use LSPDFR. This is the important one, and here there's one that says main.preload all models. You're gonna change that to lowercase FALSE, false. All right, you're gonna also change world events multiplier to 0 and the max number of events to 0. Okay, this will help you to make sure that your game runs more smoothly. Okay, if you have any problems with textures. All right, I have mine on the highest setting, and with the new update of LSPDFR, I didn't had no problems, but I still like to do it and make sure that the game under most circumstances will run without crashing. Here you could also say chase. The max units you can put in a chase is 20. You could also the traffic density and traffic multiplier. You could all do all of these things right here. They added more options for you where you don't have to be a hacker to go in there and actually change all of these things right here, because you could have just added some of these if you know what you were doing and just change the setting, but now they put these as defaults that you can just change whenever you want. All right, so now you're gonna hit file, you're gonna hit save, and now your game should work way more smooth. All right, so thank you guys for stopping by. I hope this was helpful to you. If it was, please leave a like, please subscribe to the channel so you can view my content, because I play this game very often, and yeah, I have fun doing it. You can check me out and see if you like it or not. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you all. God bless you. Peace.